Grading Premier League home kits. Now, this is one of the most original ideas out there on YouTube. I'm sure I'll stand that because no one else has ever done this before. Now, I was going to use Tiermaker to do this, but I mean, there wasn't one already made, so I couldn't be arsed to do it myself, and I'm very lazy. So instead, we're just going to grade them from 20 to first place. And one more thing, please do like and subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy, because I mean, I quite seriously want to hit 1,000 subscribers, and if you, in fact, you know what? No, if you don't do it immediately, Owly will fly to your house and he'll watch you at all times, okay? Every night, every day, until you do it. And you don't want that, because I tell you, Owly, he can be evil. He's still fuming about Sheffield Wednesday being dot points. My God, Crystal Palace, you had one job. What the hell is this kit? What is this kit? It's basically just all blue, but with just two, not even stripes. The stripe doesn't even finish. Who came up with that idea? Let's take a look at an actual good Crystal Palace kit, like this one from last season even. That's a proper Crystal Palace kit. The stripes are too thick in my opinion. Even if they were that size, I don't think that really matters if they went all the way to the top. It's like they couldn't be bothered to keep designing it. So Palace, pretty straightforward, 20th. Fulham, but bit of an issue with this one. The kit isn't even released at the time of recording, so yeah, that's great. Fulham fans, I'd love to grade your kit properly, but you can't be bothered to release it, okay? So, I'm afraid 19th. I'm going to put it there because it's impossible for it to be any worse than Palace. And you know what? I was being patient. I was going to wait for you to release your kit, but I couldn't be bothered to wait any longer. So, I'm sorry. Don't know why I'm clapping, but you need to release your kit, alright? 18th, West Brom. What the hell is this kit? Okay, what is this kit? It's like they thought, you know what, we'll design it, but we'll really go well over the top because it's still blue and white stripes, but it isn't. There's like two blue stripes, thick ones, and then it's like, as lots of people have been calling it, it just is a barcode. It's just a barcode, isn't it? What is that shirt? West Brom fans, what do you think about your kit, okay? I personally think it looked quite good with blue socks, but they should be white, really. But I'm sorry, 18th is the only place they can go for me. 17th, Leicester City. Now, I'm sure Leicester fans in the comments are thinking, oh, you're a Forest fan. You're going to put us low down, aren't you? No, I'm not. I don't know what that impression was. But still, I just don't understand your kit. As I said, a very original video. No one has ever done this. But let's just say for imagine someone else did, i.e. Vizza. He said that basically it's like the sleeves are separate from the shirt. He's right. It's like they're separate from the shirt. I don't understand why they've done that. I think the sponsor looks a bit crap as well in the middle. King Power looked great. I don't understand why they've got the gold on the sleeves. It's not even like it's at the end. There's still blue. I don't like that. Back to all blue this season as well. That looks pretty good, but I prefer them with white shorts. That's their traditional kit. Spurs. What have you done? Why have they just half-arsed the sleeves? I don't understand why they've done that. That doesn't need to be there. The yellow is actually kind of nice, but there's just too much going on. There's yellow, and there's the blue and yellow zigzags on the sides. It's just a bit too much. I don't understand why they've done that. 15th place, Everton. They're sponsored by a milkshake. Yeah. That's a very original joke, isn't it? Because, you know, no one's ever told that joke before. But it's true, though. Kanzu, it looks very similar. The white pattern and then the blue opposite pattern on the shorts, I just don't see why it's needed at all. Who even makes their kit now? Hummel make their kit. Okay. I generally didn't even recognise their logo. And then there's also a bit as well. The top of the shirt here is like a lighter shade of blue. It just feels like they've done more than they actually needed to do. So Everton, it's just not that nice. I don't really like it. Burnley, bit similar to Spurs, only it is still a classic Burnley kit, really. But it's like they've done more with the sleeves. The sleeve is covered with a different colour, but they still haven't quite got to the end of it. I just don't understand why they've had to do that. Yeah, okay, they're probably trying to change it up a bit, but I don't know. I don't really like the sponsor. I think it kind of ruins it a bit like last season's as well. Sheffield United. Okay. I know I'm making a lot of points that lots of other YouTubers are making, but there is a reason, okay? And I totally agree. The middle stripe isn't the same size as the collar, and that really does wind me up, just like everyone else has said. But it's very true. Why? That is really, really frustrating to look at. And again, a bit like Palace, the stripes don't finish. Like, why don't the stripes go up to the Adidas logo? And I think it's a little bit too much white on the shirt. I think Sheffield United, there should be more red. And I don't know about the back. Is the back red? I don't know. West Ham in 12th. Now, a lot of people are saying it's just incredibly basic and very boring. But, you know what? I really like it. It's very simple, but it doesn't need to be too extravagant. And last season's kit was terrible. That was not a West Ham shirt at all. All claret. That is not West Ham United. This season, back to proper white shorts, white socks, purple blue sleeves, proper West Ham kit. Manchester City in 11th place. Now, I mean, I don't know. I probably could put it higher, but just something about that pattern on the shirt which I don't like. It just looks weird. But what I am pleased about is City actually have a proper colour scheme this season, because their kit should be pale blue, white, pale blue. The last few years they've had dark blue socks. Last season they had purple trim all over it. This season it is proper City. And just okay, you can say it's a bit basic and boring, but I like that. This shirt, I don't really know why I'm grading this and West Ham so low. Probably, maybe I could put it a bit higher, but I don't know. I just think the pattern kind of is a bit unnecessary. Aston Villa, now they're one of my favourite teams in the Premier League, and other than Forest, I probably would put them quite high. I just always have kind of liked Villa, really. Their kit, really, though, it's basically the same as last season. There's not really much difference. Again, a bit like Everton, the Kanzu logo is back, and pale blue socks as always, pale blue sleeves. It's pretty basic for Aston Villa. And again, a bit like City and West Ham, they're basic, but they do the job. It's their traditional kit. So maybe I am wrong to put all three of these low down or lower than they should be. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, by all means, what you think. So then, 9th is Brighton. Now, yeah, after saying those points about the last three kits, I don't really know why I put Brighton above them, because Brighton, that is not Brighton's kit. Brighton's kit is always pale blue and white sleeves. Sorry, no, stripes. Yes, better English, David. It's a blue shirt, basically, with pinstripes, which is cool. But Brighton fans, what do you think about this? Are you outraged by it? It's not stripes. Do you like it? Let me know in the comments below if you are watching what you think about it. But the reason why I'm putting it this high is because overall, a bit like another kit coming up, I think it is actually a really nice shirt. A really nice kit overall, but it just isn't traditional. 8th place, Newcastle. Now, Newcastle really, a bit like West Ham, very similar kit in terms of basicness. If that's not a word, is it? That's not a word, David. But they've gone back to their proper kit, because last season it was basically a black shirt with a white stripe. It was terrible. It is really, really similar to a kit they had, not last season, the season before. It is all but identical in ways, you know. So, honestly, maybe that's a little bit boring. I'm not a big fan of the socks. It's kind of like half and half stripes, which is a bit weird, but yeah. And again, I think the logo, the sponsor, does kind of ruin it a little bit. But overall, I think it's a really good kit. 7th, Wolves. Now, another kit that is kind of bordering on untraditionalness. If that's not a word. You can't speak English, David. Is it a word? I don't know. If that kit had normal sleeves and just gold, that would be a banging shirt. But I mean, I still think it is now, but the sponsor kind of ruins it. And I am one for tradition. I think you need to make a kit traditional. I do like the shirt. It looks quite cool, quite different. But the sponsor and the sleeves not being traditional is why it's not higher than this. But 7th, I think, is still respectable for them. Leeds United. Now, I know a lot of fans are looking forward to seeing Leeds back in the Premier League, but I know a lot of people hate Leeds. United fans, like, I'm so looking forward to when you play United. That's going to be a really good game. And a lot of Forest fans don't really like Leeds, but I'm actually kind of pleased to see them back in the Premier League, because a club like Leeds should be there, just like Forest, really. We should be in the Premier League based off history, you know. But as for their kit, it is a really good shirt. I do like it. And again, apart from the sponsor, it kind of does the job, really, doesn't it? Very thin blue line on the cuffs, and then Adidas stripes. Can't really criticise it too much. Now, I'm sure this might annoy quite a few Leeds fans, but United are just above you. I think United have really got it bang on this season. I think a lot of people are saying it's very similar to previous kits they've had, and it's also very basic. And a lot of kits this season are basic, you know. But I kind of do like the fact that they're still going off tradition. There are a few that definitely haven't, like you've seen another one coming up as well that isn't traditional, really. But United's kit, it is just a classic Manchester United shirt, you know. And last season, I didn't really like their kit. So then the top 4, and believe it or not, I'm putting Southampton in 4th place. Now, I'm sure Portsmouth fans that I've gained from the Portsmouth career mode might not be very happy about this. Brighton, it's a little bit like that in ways. It's completely out the window of tradition, but it is a really nice shirt. Only I think this is even nicer. The slash looks really cool, but again, the sponsor kills it. The sponsor completely kills it. But like I said, as a shirt, it is a fantastic kit. And not just a shirt, the whole kit in itself, but it just is not a proper Southampton shirt. It should be stripes. Chelsea in 3rd place. Now, I think this is a really, really nice shirt. It's a really good shade of blue. And I like the dark, bordering on black trim on the shorts and the shirt. It's a proper Chelsea kit. But everyone is just memeing it, okay? Whenever Chelsea concede 3 goals, you know that in the Twitter replies, it is just going to be this. Why can't it just say 3, okay? I know that's not the company's logo, but it just looks stupid, and it's just asking for trouble, really, isn't it, from rival fans? But overall, I think it is a really good shirt, so I've got to put it high. 2nd place, there's 2 kits left. You may have guessed who they are. Arsenal and Liverpool, but who is going to be in 2nd place? Is it going to be the Premier League champions or the team that scraped into Europe? Oh my god, I've now just annoyed every single Arsenal fan and they're all going to unsubscribe. But I put Liverpool 2nd, okay? I think Arsenal's kit is fantastic, but we'll get onto that in just a moment. But Liverpool's shirt, I think it looks fantastic. But the green, there's just something about the green that I'm not too sure about. Just very untraditional. And like I said, I think a kit does need to be traditional. And it can be different as well. But I don't really like the green. I don't know. It's a difficult one. I like it, but I don't like it. But overall, it is a quality kit. And it's good to see Liverpool being made by Nike now, you know. 1st place then. And this is probably the only time that this team will come first in any kind of Premier League grading video, but it is Arsenal. Honestly, I love the pattern. It looks really cool and really, you know, cool. Like I said, on the players. I'm not too keen on the collar. I'm not sure about that. Proper Arsenal kit. Red socks this season, not white. But honestly, I actually think that makes them look better. I know white's a more traditional kit, but red, they had it a few years back as well. But honestly, I like it. I really do like it, hence the reason why it's first. And that's basically it. But that will do us for this video, lads. Hope you've enjoyed. Please do like and subscribe too, lads. Let's get to 1K as soon as we can, because honestly, I have no idea how I'm going to react, and I'm really excited to find out how that's going to happen. There'll be a video on it as and when we do hit it, of course. But yeah. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, lads. Like and subscribe to Rads if you have enjoyed, and I'll see you very soon.